Hey guys, it's Kirby from Blue Lust, and yeah, trading card games have gotten kind of frickin' dumb. So, like, you know how there's like so many people just scalping these things just the moment they hit a store shelf? I mean, it's ridiculous. There's these grown men getting in fights, um, waiting in line outside of a store. These people are, snatching up every last like pack, just trying to flip them for like $20-$30 profit. And people are thinking this is a good, thinking this is like a good investment. And like, I don't get it. Like, you know, not even to get into like singles markets, because no, I'm talking about sealed product markets. And I swear it's because of pack opening culture on YouTube. Pack opening culture has got, just on the internet in general. People live stream themselves opening packs. They will auction off packs online. There's a whole app where people are just auctioning off booster packs. And like some of these people will like if it's selling less than the blow up prices they think it's worth, they'll actually cancel auctions being like, oh, you guys aren't being serious, ain't no way I'm gonna give it for that much, yada yada yada. And oh my god, it's just kind of freaking dumb. Um and it's like, and these are grown men doing this. And it's like, I've been trying to find just, a booster pack just to get some random bulk, without just buying bulk boxes. And I don't get it, man. Like, people have gotten to where they are, just fighting over this. And not to mention, other card games, Magic the Gathering, not being innocent. They've been doing this, and I'm not a fan of this, honestly. They've been doing collaborations with different intellectual properties, like Final Fantasy, which kind of makes sense. Lord of the Rings, again, kind of makes sense. Doctor Who, which is out of left field. And My Little Pony. There are official My Little Pony Magic the Gathering cards. There are MLP MGT card or MTG, MLP MTG cards. It's so dumb. And like, I like a good game of Magic. I run a Green Commander deck that's basically based on mana ramp, token spam, and like one enchantment that if I control 20 or more creatures or like before my turn starts, like I automatically win. So I mean, kind of Exodia. But I don't know. I don't know. I think it's because I mean, Magic was its own thing. It was its own universe. Um, and this and I know there's some counter arguments. Oh well, Yu-Gi-Oh's been doing that since. We'll get into that. But so like, Magic the Gathering has books. I've read at least one of the Ice Age trilogy, and it was great. Um, there's been lore, the Planeswalkers thing, um, and I've always found it to be really good. But like as of recent, they've just started filling stuff with like other properties, characters, content, kind of losing their own universe to. their multiverse to expanding to where everything's a magic set. I'm waiting for the Mario Bros. Magic set, man. When's that coming? But and then Yu-Gi-Oh has done this for years too. I mean, there's literally cards based off of the ships from Gradius. Um, but there's also a few cards that feature Power Pros characters. If anyone who doesn't know, Power Pros is I believe Japanese Konami made baseball game. Yeah, but that's the big thing. Everything that's been kind of like collabed has always been in-house with Konami. Which, for all the trash I give Konami, they have handled the Yu-Gi-Oh property relatively well, especially since the creator, Kazuki Takahashi, passed away. And I don't know, I think Magic the Gathering is just becoming the MCU of trading card games. I think it's just kind of getting bland. I think it's just kind of trying to bank on nostalgia. And I don't like it. Yu-Gi-Oh, on the other hand, I mean, I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, yeah, I'm always happy whenever I get a booster pack or pick up some structure decks. Not too long ago, I picked up 2 of the Blue Eyes White Destiny packs, and those, they have alternative dragons in common. It's great. That's one thing I will give Yu-Gi-Oh! Is they reprint their common, or they reprint their rares as commons. That way, it helps alleviate a lot of that bubble in the aftermarkets, or secondary market. The resellers. It keeps them in check. And I think that's where, of course, sealed product is vastly more expensive than, at least old sealed product is vastly more expensive than, like, a modern booster. But, you can go online and probably buy, any structure deck for cheap. I mean, even if you have to pick up all the cards individually, like, let's say the Joey starter deck from, early 2000s, that one, you can just go on, TCG Player, find all the cards for relatively cheap listings, and just build it from scratch. I mean, whereas, Magic sets are, they don't print as many commons. They don't reprint stuff as commons. And this is worse than Pokemon. Because Pokemon hardly ever gets reprints. And half the time when they do, it's promotional and it throws a little stamp on it, making that just kind of its own different card. I mean, the Pokemon, I'm not too sure about I think the Pokemon, cards after it's, resellers. I don't think it's as bad on singles. I could be very wrong. I probably am very wrong. Yeah, no, it is very wrong. Because look at that Charizard card. I think the most expensive Yu-Gi-Oh one was, that one dude who got a card Make-A-Wished. And he, survived and literally used that fund, to, enjoy life. He sold it for life-changing money, which is, a hell yeah to him. No one can blame him. It was a one-of-a-kind card. Of course, it's going to be worth out the butt. But I was looking for listings for Black Lotus for a talking point. And Black Lotus is at 30 grand right now for a beta edition of the card. For a beta edition. There isn't even alpha edition. Like, it hasn't been sold in so long, there's not even, like, a market value for it. And, you know, if that's the original print, that's going to be, like, at least, I'd say, double what the beta edition one's going for. And, like, it's just wild to me. It's just wild to me how much this stuff's going for, how much they're selling it for, how much it is. I mean, I remember when card games used, or at least, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has always felt accessible, and it still does for the most part. I mean, I never, like, ran the competitive meta. I always, like, doing my own thing and just breaking the mechanics in a different way for fun. But, I find it interesting that, you know, how much things have changed. Like in Yu-Gi-Oh!, you know, everyone's running the same deck. It's always been like that. There's, you know, enough commons to pad out the expensive stuff. Where you're probably spending, what, maybe $200-300 for a decent deck. Whereas Magic players are spending, like, multiple months worth of rent as a, yeah. And it's just baffling to me. It's just baffling to me. And, I don't know. I'm kind of rambling. If you look deep into the channel's history, you'll find some old, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I was trying to do a podcast, and I wouldn't recommend watching those. It's pretty cringe, but, you know, I just find it, like, people are sucking the fun out of what's supposed to be, you know, a magical experience. Just get your own boosters and open them and play the game. Or don't. Don't, like, buy an entire store's stock just to sell it back to the consumer at a marked up rate. Because that's really kind of shitty, dude. And, you know, and these people defend themselves like, oh, it's just a hustle. It's just a hustle, man. It's like, no, it's asinine. The hustle would be, you know, just working your 9 to 5 and picking up a few packs on your way home one day. I don't know, man. And it's not like I'm saying, you know, all resellers are bad, because that is far from the truth. I love local game stores, you know, and a lot of them sell stuff online too. But I don't know, I like, you know, if I do buy from a reseller, it's normally either, you know, the singles market, which is really, you know, a lot cheaper than opening 100 packs hoping for one chase card. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just gotten to the rate of, if Yu-Gi-Oh! Gets this bad, I'm gonna just quit playing card games. Because it's like, hell, there ain't even any competition for the big three anymore. What, there's that Disney game? I wouldn't give Disney my money for anything. Now, if I watch an old Disney movie, I'm buying, like, a DVD at a thrift store. I ain't, no. And, like, there's the Dragon Ball card game, which I do buy occasionally. I like Dragon Ball. But, I don't think it plays as well as the big three do. And fun fact, guys, did you know game mechanics, especially for, like, tabletop games, can be copyrighted. You just can't use the same wording. Make that as you will. Um, but yeah, no, and the reason I'm talking about trading card games right now, though, is I've been playing a lot of TCG Shop Simulator. If you guys would like a video just like of me going through my shop, showing it off, I mean, we can totally do that. I mean, I'll have to work on getting it stocked up, but um, yeah, I just thought I'd put that out there. Sorry I've been so radio silent lately. Like I said, I've just not been feeling the best, and it's taken me a struggle just to get up and to talk. But I really want to talk about this, because, like, and you know, the video games have been fine for trading card games. Like, I love Duel Links. Master Duel's okay. Um, don't really like Magic Arena, but Magic I've never found a good, like, video game from them, except for maybe, like, Duels. Um, and, Pokemon TCGP is fine. I enjoy it. I got all the full art EVs from, or evolutions from, the new booster pack. Which, you know, hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, yeah, if you guys like this, give me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. Sorry about the whole anime review thing. I don't know. I didn't like how that turned out. And my computer isn't really like, I don't have a big enough C drive to work on those kind of projects right now. I mean, this right here is doable, but yeah. Um, I'm still going to be using the shiny hunting footage. I like it. It's nice. It's Pokemon Heart Gold. It's in Korean. Neat. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.